Hey, welcome back to another edition of Cypher Book Shorts. And we have Sean K. Reynolds here with us today. We're going to talk about another great book. Book just came out called It's Only Magic. This book is probably, it's just there's this wonderful progression of every book you get is better than last, adds more to it. So Sean, tell us real quick, when you were building the world building rules, were you aware that you were building this, set of tools that could be used on any kind of world building for any genre of a world, or was it really focused in on, uh, just that singular type of thing, being able to do it for magical things, and it just, blossomed into so much more?
It was more the second one. Like it started out like how do we kind of define the paradigms of magic in TV and comics and television, movies and things like that. But then as I kind of delved deeper and deeper, more and more things started popping up where it's like, oh, this show has a magical element. This show has a magical, like even shows that are just purely medical, like ER and Tour of Duty. Like you could have an episode where, ghosts and stuff show up for Halloween or Santa Claus shows up for Christmas. Like that's fantasy. So the topic just kind of broadened to encompass just about anything. In the same way that you can add horror to any sort of situation and make it a horror story, you can add a bit of magic to any sort of scenario and make it a magical story.
Yeah, it is really so well done. So amazing. Um, so yeah, just can't say enough about it. So next question about It's Only Magic. Um, when we're doing, uh, the magic and all of that in a game, when you added like the new elements like cantrips and covens and so on and so forth, what was it like to really build that up and give that to the players? Because it really works to what these new mechanics.
Well, so Bruce and I are, as Monty says, basically the people who know Cypher System the best for obvious reasons. We did the reboot of Numenera, we did the reboot of Cypher System. So we have this super in-depth knowledge of what a tier 1 ability ought to be able to do, what a tier 2 ability ought to do. And cantrips, for example, were just a little step below that, kind of like half of a tier 1 ability. So I just looked at tier 1 stuff and said, all right, can I squish it down here, still make it fun, still make it useful, but nothing that'll overpower a standard T1 ability. And just the same goes for all the other stuff. You just kind of like have these general slots of where the power levels are, and you think about what fun things can I do with this? What about building groups of these abilities under a certain theme, whether that's a flavor or a coven, and it just starts to sync up.
That's awesome. I think I'm going to throw a petition out there for you and Bruce to like publish that randomized chart, what a tier 1 ability, how far it goes, and so on and so forth. You guys should publish that chart somewhere. I mean, us geeks will even pay for it if you want. We know it would be awesome. I think that would be great. And so again, guys, thanks for, stopping by for a Cypher Book Short. We here are promoting Cypher Con 1.0 this year. None other than Sean K. Reynolds came on to hang out with us. And from us at the CU, we will see you later.